Meet 16-year-old Florida resident Sara Brenes. Sara loves sharks and has been fascinated with them since she was a little girl. After watching the Rob Stewart film Sharkwater, Sara learned how millions of sharks are being killed every year for their fins, and many sharks are now facing extinction. While most teenagers Sara's age are texting, playing video games, or shopping, Sara spends her time advocating for sharks and educating people about the realities of sharks. Most days, you can usually find Sara diving with sharks. I asked Sara if she could explain why she is so passionate about sharks.
I started liking sharks at a really early age because I would go out into different libraries when I was just really little, and I would come back with all of these different shark books. I didn't think that they were this monster that lived in the ocean out there, so I wanted to go out and go on a quest to see if they really lived up to that reputation. My first diving experience with sharks was when I was 14 years old, and I went on Captain Slate's Creature Feature Dive in Key Largo, Florida. And what happened to me down there was life-changing because it's just so unbelievable when you're down there and you see one face to face. You just want to stay down there forever and just be its friend and be, have its company with you for the rest of your life, and you don't want to be anywhere else. That was really my first experience with them, where I got to, hold them and kiss them, and I just wanted to do something that would change people's lives and affect them in a different way, because I wanted to have people say, oh my God, you go diving with sharks. Yeah, I go diving with sharks because I love sharks, and I don't feel like they're gonna do anything to me. I'm not causing them any harm, and they're not causing me any harm. So they just are so beautiful and regal and magnificent. It's just the most amazing moment that you can ever share with an animal.
While no one can predict with certainty the exact number of sharks that are killed every year, it is estimated to be between 73 to 100 million every year. With these numbers, sharks just can't keep up, and Sara is worried about the world's oceans. Sharks, as the apex predators of the oceans, help to keep our seas healthy and in balance.
And their teeth and their great sense of smell and vision, you would think that that's, perfect killing machine right there. And then that's going to come out and kill everyone if you step in its territory, but it's not. They're really afraid of us, and I really wanted people to know that, because when you're afraid of something, obviously you want to be strong-willed and you want to conquer it, so we go out and kill it. But its population has gone down about 90% in different regions. The fact that there's about between 70 to 100 million sharks that are killed each year for their fins and other reasons, because it's just a sport, and people will make it into a soup. Well, what happened in North Carolina was that there was a species of sharks that were eating stingrays, and the stingrays would go out and eat scallops, and fishermen would come in and would take the scallops. And when everyone just killed off all the sharks in that area, the stingrays would go out and eat all the scallops. So therefore the fishermen who would go out to get the scallops wouldn't find any scallops, and they lost their jobs after that. So if we have abundance of species that our apex predators are feeding on, then there's gonna just be this whole cycle of destruction. And scientists have predicted that in the year 2048, which is 36 years from now, that we won't have anything left in our oceans, and that will be due to wiping out our apex predators, and it'll lead to such damage in our waters. So that's really not something that we should be aiming towards. People perceive sharks in such a bad way, and they have such a bad reputation. So I wanted sharks to be known for something else. I wanted sharks to be known as the mysterious animal who helps save our Earth, because that is what they truly are.
Sara, working towards her goal of saving sharks, went door to door and collected over 150 signatures on petitions, which she presented to the Florida Wildlife Commission in order to put a ban on harvesting hammerhead and tiger shark species. At the final commission meeting in Key Largo, Sara presented the board another 450 signed petitions and also spoke to the commissioners about her concerns. The law passed.
Millions of sharks are killed each year, so I really wanted to, do something about that, because I just had this astonishing love for them. So what I did was I went on my quest and I created my own charity to help save them. So I've worked with many people to help get this charity up, and I've just done a great number of things to help protect these animals. But sometimes it's not enough. There's a lot of things that people can do now to help save these sharks, like, with the charities, with the research, with the tagging, all this kind of stuff is, pushing towards getting sharks back. The main thing that I like about sharks, well, I love them, like they're my little, babies, but I really want people to, know that sharks aren't out to kill you, and that I'm a person that can help educate you on sharks, and I just want people to understand that I love sharks and that people should love them like I do, because they're just like us, they have a right to be here on this earth, and I don't want to give up on that at all. It's like my life's purpose is to help save them and do everything that I can to be there for them.
Sara hopes that with this story, she has inspired you to get involved and make a difference.